What's up, everyone? It's me. So anyways, this is my first ever PSA reveal, so I guess big day for me. I've never got my cards graded before. I've never done this before. I have no idea what I'm doing. Slash, I guess we're gonna find out together. We're doing a massive reveal today. Massive, biggest reveal for a first time PSA maybe ever. Who knows? Not me, not this guy, but we'll find out together. I got about 13 cards graded. Graded 13? Let's check that out. 13, okay, wow, cool. 13, all right, I can count. Good stuff, good start. I got cards graded that include a second edition Charizard Shadowed, a Lugia Alt Art from Silver Tempest, Brilliant Stars Charizard Alt Art. Fun fact, on my first pack ever, coming back to the hobby years later down the road, literally first pack I bought from a Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada 2 years ago. First pack Charizard, I had no idea what it was worth. I looked at it, I said, is this worth anything? Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest hits potentially in the Sword and Shield era ever. So wow, words are hard. Sword and Shield era. So we got that graded. Well, actually kind of nervous for this. I don't know. Wow, this is a lot of money right here, potentially. Hopefully, we'll find out. I've never seen this before. I've never seen these grades before. You're finding out for the first time, as I am, on this video right here. I have no idea what to expect. So hopefully good news, but a couple of the cards were off center, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. So I guess without further ado, we shall start with the Venusaur here. So let me just carefully unwrap this tape here. Oh my god, this is so cool. I've never seen this before. This is like the first time like seeing the actual like slabs before. It's so cool. You know, you always like see like, you watch it online, but you never actually know. Okay, here we go. All right, starting with first card, a Venusaur. Okay. I believe this is a second edition, not shadowless. So I guess shadowed. It is an 8. Okay. That is okay. Not bad, but I mean, like, what is the criteria that this would get an 8 and not a 10? Like, it looks pretty clean there. Clean in the back, clean in the front. So, I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Like, it looks pretty clean. So I don't know why it would get not at least a 9. These slabs are nice. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen like slabs before. Like, it is cool. Like, this is like dope. Like, oh my god. Yeah, like the centering is good. So I mean, I guess taking an 8, not the best, not the worst. All right, I will put the prices up on the screen along with the cards so you guys know how much it's worth and according to the PSA value as well. So hopefully good news throughout the video. So this is a Carmine from Twilight Masquerade. Great card, beautiful card. It has got a 9. Interesting. This is, I mean, the centering is good. Maybe a bit top heavy. It's hard to tell there unless I focus in. I mean, that is clean. Potentially top heavy. I mean, that to me looks like a 10, but yes, that's a 9. You know what? We don't mind that. I'll still take a 9, but still, that's, I don't know, not the best start. Not the best start I wanted. We actually got 2 Carmines graded. So this is the second Carmine as well. So we're gonna zoom in and we got another 9, really? Interesting. I mean, the centering looks good. Interesting, okay. Maybe, okay, that is top heavy. Okay, that I see. That makes sense, okay. Okay, I mean, it's interesting. I don't know what criteria to go based off of here. Again, first ever PSA that I've ever done. So hard to say. I guess we'll continue on. So this is the creme de la creme. The big one I submitted, my second edition Shadowed Charizard from when I was a kid. I bought it when I was a kid. I remember begging my mom to get it, and I kept it in the top loader all these years. hoping maybe one day, you know, down the line it'll be worth more money. Who knows? So, I guess without further ado, this is the creme de la creme. The Charizard here. Centering looks good. It's pretty clean. Okay. A 9. Interesting, really. That's, I mean, it looks clean, right? Like, why wouldn't this get a 10? Is there a spec there? No, that's just, the card's clean. Or maybe, is there a white oh, that little, right there, maybe. Is that something on the card or the case? Oh, it might be on the card. Okay, all right, that's, I mean, I'll take a 9, but like, is that worth getting regraded? Like, what does everyone think? Let me know in the comments down below. Like, is this worth getting regraded? Like, that's, I don't know. That's the one I wanted a 10 more than anything. So, I don't know. On to the next one, right? Here we go. This is the other one I was saying. This is the Charizard Alt Art from the Brilliant Stars, from the Sword and Shield era. And this is, again, this is what I was saying, this was like my first pack I literally bought when I like was in the shoppers a couple years ago. I said, why not? Okay, kind of nervous for this one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, okay, to be fair, this one was like pretty off center. Now the back's okay, but if you can kind of see in the front, like it's, I don't know, maybe it's harder to tell here. It's slightly heavy to the right, pretty heavy. So I was overly optimistic that we'd get a 10. So listen, I think I'll take a 9 for this one. Again, you guys can see, is it worth getting regraded? It's very heavy on the right. Okay, I mean, I don't know. Both those Charizards, I wanted a 10. It's not a 10, but you know, it's not the worst. It's not the best. Okay, this is a Dialga Origin. I mean, this card, like I bought it, it looked clean. So I was like, okay, let me get it. Centering looks good. Centering looks good. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's go! First 10, baby, let's go! First ever PSA 10. Wow, first ever, literally first ever PSA 10. That's kind of crazy. It's like, it's a pretty surreal, wow, words are hard now. It's a pretty surreal feeling, seeing like first ever PSA 10. Gem Mint 10. It's funny, I never knew what like gem mint and like near mint was, because when people sell cards like, oh, near mint, I'm like, isn't it already near like a mint? Like, what's near mint? I realize a 10 is a gem mint, and this is like, it's a beautiful card. It's a fan favorite, Dialga Origin. Everyone loves Dialga. That is clean as it gets. That is beautiful. PSA 10, I love it. You love to see it, unreal. Whew, first ever PSA 10. All right, we got that off our backs. Okay. So I also ripped another one, another Origin Dialga. So I ripped one and I bought one. It was, I think, one of the first like packs I opened for the Crown and Zenith era, and not knowing what to expect, got it, boom, loved it, top loader immediately. Bought the other one, looked good, centering was good, said why not. For, I think I bought it for like 65 Canadian at the time. This was, again, a couple years ago. Now we got our second one, so I think this is the one I bought. So 3, 2, 1. Hey, let's go! Another 10. Wow. Beautiful. I mean, centering looks good. Can't complain. No complaints here. Gorgeous. Dialga, everyone's favorite. I think now, even Crown Zenith, it's very high in demand. It kind of came and went, and I mean, I think you'll be hard pressed to find it now. So Crown Zenith, again, it's, I think, one of my personal favorites. It's a gorgeous set, beautiful cards. You got your Giratina, Dialga, Palkia, gold cards, so gorgeous. I think now their prices have skyrocketed since it came out. I believe, was it January 2023, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I'm super pumped about these two back-to-back Origin Dialga PSA 10s. You can't complain about that. You love to see it. Okay, this is the, I really like this one. the Pikachu. I believe that is a Pikachu VMAX. Yeah, Pikachu VMAX from Lost Origin, another very popular set. High in demand, skyrocketed again past year and a half or so. Looks pretty good. Can't complain. 3, 2, 1. That's a 10. There we go. Beautiful. Wow. That is a nice card. Yeah, that's from the Sword and Shield era, I believe. Oh yeah, Lost Origin, Pikachu VMAX, 2022, Sword and Shield, Trainer Gallery, 17, Gem Mint 10. All right, beautiful. Gorgeous. Everyone loves Pikachu, especially with, I think that's Ash. Kind of looks like Ash. Or some wannabe Ash, who knows? That is nice. I'm very glad I got that graded. Very glad. All right, beautiful. Let's keep the 10s growing. You know, I'm loving this right now. Okay, this, ooh. Okay. Speaking of Crown Zenith, this one was one of my first rips. I can't remember which one specifically was for one of the ETBs, I believe. The Mewtwo V-Star. Centering looks great. One of the, like, I silly ripped it. I'm like, this card is gonna be special. It looks so beautiful. Centering. Phenomenal. 3, 2, 1. That's a 10. That is a 10. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. You'll love to see it. At a 10 Gem Mint Mewtwo V-Star from Crown and Zenith 2023. Glaring Gallery, number 44. Gorgeous card. Just unbelievably gorgeous card. I had a feeling kind of when I ripped it that like it would go up in value just based off how insanely gorgeous this art is. Like centering looked great. I think that's pretty good centering. So when I ripped it, I'm like, okay, I don't know much about PSA grading, so but I'm like, I think this might be a 10. It could potentially be a 10. Let's keep the 10s rolling. Here we go. So now we're moving on to a Twilight Masquerade era, and this is the Blood Moon Ursaluna EX. This is I think a personal favorite of mine. Such a nice card. I think criminally underrated right now, but it's so nice. Centering looked great. Boom, we got a 10. That is very nice. Centering looks phenomenal. Yeah, that's perfectly centered. I feel like a lot with the Twilight Masquerade cards, properly centered, great stuff. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so I just remembered we got back-to-back Blood Moon Ursaluna. Okay, let's try that again. We got back-to-back Blood Moon Ursalunas, both graded. Forgot about the second one. Let's cover this bad boy up. It is beautifully centered as well, I believe. Looks good. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Boom. That's a 10. That's another 10. Let's go. Back to back Blood Moon Ursalunas 10 PSA 10s. Let's go. Back to back. Moving on. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I think this one here is one of my favorites. Unreal. The Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. Such a beautiful card. You'll love to see it. So nice. Just looks unreal. Everyone loves Eevee. Personal favorite of everyone's, including mine. I'm more of an, I guess maybe Umbreon guy in terms of the evolutions, but Eevee itself, fan favorite. Beautiful card. Centering looks phenomenal. Looks even to me. So hopefully this is a 10. I think this would be a big 10. I think this one is the one to hold on to. If you're an investor, if you can find this card as a single, buy it now, hold on to it, get it graded, because I think this one's going up for sure. 3, 2, 1. It's a 10. Let's go. Beautiful. You'll love to see it. That is a gorgeous card. Let's zoom in on this bad boy. There we go. How nice is that? Boom, that's a 10. Centering. Beautiful. Can't complain. I think that's a card worth holding on to, honestly. Yeah, I'm nervous for this one. This is the big one. This is the big one coming up next. Ooh, I'm nervous. Okay. This is the Lugia Alt Art from Silver Tempest, the big chase card. Everyone loves it. Everyone wants it. This one, I thought maybe it is debatable if it's worth grading, because it was really off center when I submitted it. So I was thinking, you know what, it's worth a shot in the dark, who knows. So this is also the last card to get graded. This is the big one. This is, I mean, it's not the Charizard, but it's pretty big. And this one I would love to have a 10. So if it gets a 10, I'll be genuinely surprised, because it was pretty off center, but I ain't mad about it. A 10's a 10 PSA. I'm not the expert, they are. So that is the Lugia. Just such an unreal, gorgeous card. It is, I don't know how more people didn't like just go after it, or just even like make a big deal of it. I'm sure they did, but like, to me at least, I didn't see as much as a fuss as I am now compared to like Prismatic Evolutions or even a Moonbryon. So this one to me is just like, I think Silver Tempest is a very, it wasn't the best of sets, but I don't think it was the worst of sets by any means. Obviously this was the big chase card. When I ripped it, I just could not believe it. It's such a nice card. Center in the back is, so you can kind of tell there, that's just, you know, you can tell it's not the best centered, but I think the thing with Silver Tempest, a lot of the centering wasn't great to begin with. Front is still pretty heavy on one side. On the right side, it's pretty off center, but honestly, I don't know. I'm not the expert. PSA is the expert. So ready for this one? Whew, okay, all right, kind of nervous. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, let's go. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's a gorgeous card. That's a Lugia Alt Art 10. Are you kidding me right now? That is unbelievable. Jeez, a 10. I can't believe it, honestly. I can't, I'll take that. That is a Lugia Alt Art Silver Tempest 10. That is huge. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna complain. 10's a 10, and I'll take it. I guess a lot of the Silver Tempest cards maybe were off center, so, or at least with the Lugias, that's huge. I can't believe that. I guess to summarize, we got the Lugia 10. We got the Mewtwo V-Star Crown Zenith 10. We got the 2 Blood Moon Ursalunas from Twilight Masquerade, both 10s, and another one. Bam, 10. We got the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade, a 10. That's a 10. Pikachu VMAX. Bam, that's a 10. The 2 Dialga Origins from Crown Zenith, both 10s. That's a 110. And that's another 10. And we got the Charizard V Alt Art from Sword and Shield Brilliant Stars 9. That one would have been a great 10. It's a tough pill to swallow, but you know what? We did well today, can't complain. Charizard, that's the one I wanted a 10. That would have been amazing as a 10. But you know what? It is what it is. Can't win them all. We got 2 Carmines, both 9s, so that's interesting. And then we got the first card we introduced, the Venusaur from, let's read it, from 1999, number 15, Near Mint, number 8. Or PSA 8, I should say, rather. So it's, I mean, looking at it, it looks pretty clean. I don't know how it got an 8. I'm trying to look at it right now. It's hard to determine why that got an 8, not a 9 even. The centering is good. I'm trying to see maybe something I'm missing here. I don't know. It's hard to tell. The back looks clean. So it's hard to say. Maybe now that I'm looking at it, I think the corners, it's very hard to tell, but yeah, I don't know. It's the minute details that kind of like determine between an 8, a 9, and 10. Listen, we got how many 10s here? Let's count. 8 10s out of 13. I ain't mad about it. I will take that any day. We got, I think, a next batch to get graded. Hopefully, you know, in the near future. We got the Melodic from Surging Sparks. I got a couple other ones potentially in the works to get graded. We will see. Honestly, just submit your cards. If you don't know what I'll get, if you think maybe it's off center, as you saw, it still might get a 10. You don't know. Why not? If it's an alt art, why not? If it gets a 10, it's way more valuable. And to have that perfect little 10 just sitting there. It looks phenomenal. It looks so good. The anticipation of seeing what it gets, it's super awesome. It's great. The excitement, and yeah, it's great for your collection if you want to collect. If not, it's always fun to kind of like see what you get, and that satisfaction of getting that 10, it's nothing beats it. And that was my first ever PSA reveal with you guys. Thank you for watching. First time ever doing that. Hopefully more in the future. Who knows? I also stream on Twitch, so that's something I maybe want to do in the future as well, with more kind of stream reveals for the cards too. Who knows? Yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. It is super exciting to get a 10 when you don't think it's going to get a 10. Super disappointing to get a 9 when you think it should get a 10. The highs are high and the lows are low with PSA, but you know, that's what you get. And I hope everyone is doing phenomenal. I hope everyone enjoys the video. I guess we'll see next time what my cards get. If I decide to create potentially some really good cards in the works, we'll see. Still hoping to pull Greninja from the Twilight Masquerade, but until then, I hope you guys are great. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the flippity flip.